So welcome to the news, views, reviews, and the latest updates from around the NEEW Consumer Community. My name is Bob Fordham. I'm a NEEW Consumer Community Partner Consultant and soon-to-be manager, currently studying the Marathon MLCI 260 training, and I'm a member for the Generals of the World for Peace. I'm a public speaker, private investor, and entrepreneur. And I'm also a loving father. I have 3 life memberships for local Australian football and sporting organisations. I'm very passionate about balance and energy in natural health and neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and hypnotherapy. I'm a practicing specialist in those areas. And I've also been a co-author of 3 natural health books. I love helping as many people as I can to get what they want, so I get what I want in all aspects of life, especially in the personal self-development and the financial longevity space. And I'm super passionate about sustainability and the triple bottom line, and for a brighter future for our planet, which means a better community, economy, and environment. We only get one chance in this lifetime, in this dimension perhaps, but I mean, beyond that, the time you spend on Earth is the most important asset that you have in your time. So family, love, friendship, building relationships, choices, etc., they all come after the time that you spend. So why not spend quality time enriching your life and create the life that you deserve? So in the latest breaking news, the VIP club of the Academy of the Private Investor is on the move. Imagine looking back into 1976, if you had invested $1 into Apple, well, that $1 would be at least $100 million today. What about Google? $1 into Google alone would be $10,000 today. So what about Bitcoin? If we all had a vision, you know, if we had $50 and bought 50,000 Bitcoins, well, the moral of the story is early adopters get the best benefits with the right knowledge. So just say yes and figure it out later. And imagine having the ability to be at that particular stage in your financial world. Today, hindsight always bites you on the bum if you don't act.
Hey Crusaders, how you going? It is Tuesday News Day. Of course, I'm Andrew Hawkes. Welcome back to your weekly news update where we cover the what, the why, and the how of what is happening inside of your NEEW consumer community. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you haven't been under a rock over the last few days because there's been some very, very exciting announcements happening. Of course, if you didn't catch the live video that I did, then there was a live stream that Armaz did. There was also a live stream that Mila did, encouraging you to jump on the CAU or the blockchain webinar that was on Saturday night. Now, if you missed that, the link for that is below. Plenty of exciting things coming out of that, but let's just have a look at the highlights. So, come around the anniversary, around the 1st of October, every participant in our program will be able to stake 100% of their CAU. Whether it be locked or unlocked, it won't matter. You'll be able to stake it and you'll be able to receive UNTB for the pleasure of doing so. Of course, our Eternal Exchange opens this week. In fact, it may have opened yesterday. So guys, make sure that you do check out your back office. Of course, that is for VIP members, I believe. So if you're not VIP, if you don't have access and you're not VIP, then perhaps you need to upgrade to VIP so that you do get access for that. Now you'll notice a whole heap of charts in there, so you'll be able to see what's going on. You'll be able to see green candles, red candles of the up and the down of what's happening inside of that exchange. Now I do want to give you a heads up, guys. Don't be alarmed that the price may drop slightly due to that exchange. Now the reason being is because there may be people that are looking to offload their CRU, so of course that will then there's a whole heap of them in the market and there may not be the supply or the demand for it, so therefore the price could drop off. But I know there are a lot of people that are looking to buy as well, so make the best of the situation, guys. It's only unlocked CAU that's available in there, so you might as well get on board with that and jump into it. In other news, ladies and gentlemen, finally the Australian bank account is back in the back office. If you're looking to top up, you can see that there is an option there now for NAB. So jump in there if you need to upload. Of course, there is a Golden Friday this week, the 28th of this month. So make sure that you have got yourself sorted out for that. Today or tomorrow, realistically, is the last day that you'll be able to use that bank account to have your funds in there in time. Of course, you can talk to people who have funds in their back office, and you may be able to sort something out with them peer to peer. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, each and every week we run training webinars and, of course, corporate webinars for all of our guests and also for all of our partners. Ensure that you jump into your back office, into your new section, and have a look under webinars and events for exactly when and where that is happening, so you know what's happening in your area for your language, etc. Now, on another note, you will notice that inside of your TNG back office, there is no longer an option to withdraw. You're like, whoa, I won't be able to withdraw my money. No, you'll still be able to do so. You can transfer from your bonus wallet there to your bonus wallet in either API or into CAU, where you can withdraw it from there. So it was a functionality that was no longer needed. Of course, this will be so much more streamlined when we do have our new website that we'll be launching incredibly soon as well, coming up with Eventi. Of course, keep your ear to the ground with what's happening with Eventi. I did mention it briefly last week. There's still more news coming out. Everything's starting to shape up as well. It's going to be an incredibly exciting event. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end of our weekly news update. Of course, ensure that you do tune in at Thursday, 12:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where myself and Harren and Ron do host a live question and answer session where you can get all of your deepest, darkest, no, not darkest, your burning desires, your burning questions that you really got off the top of your head. We can get those answered for you. So make sure that you do check into that. The link for that is below here, that you can submit your questions in the form, etc. If you are getting value from what you see here on this channel each and every week, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and then click on the little bell to receive all notifications to ensure that you stay up to date with the latest. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, this business wouldn't exist without you. Okay, so everything we do with our partners in mind to ensure that they're going to get the best bang for their buck. Ladies and gentlemen, with what's going on in the world right now, there's never been a more important time to knuckle down on your financial education and get your money to work for you. So make sure you do plug into that education. It's there for everyone to use. And of course, the new EIP from Eagle will be out very, very soon as well for those aspiring speakers of you that want to go through that speaker training. Incredibly good training, guys. I recommend it highly. I'll certainly be purchasing it myself, so make sure that you get involved with that as well. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, you create everything in your life. You might as well create something amazing. And of course, the world will recognize you when you recognize yourself. Have a great day.
Another great feature, another great series of videos that comes on. And we'll just look at the last month in July, and we'll look at what has happened, because this is setting up the foundation for success in our future. There was a summary meeting on the 1st of August. There'll be another one this early in September as well for the public to attend. And we discovered that the ethics department is in full swing, and it is keeping everybody with inside the new consumer community with straight heads, and they are active. The company's image is in good hands. They're also creating a new brand and doing a whole lot more behind the scenes. So a new website coming also in October, November, and there's all sorts of projects that are coming to fruition. The new TNG New Deaf Community Department was also formed, and myself and a couple of other people are running webinars to help the deaf community. We've successfully launched our blockchain, And it was featured last month in the World Digital Summit of 2020 across many, many countries to over 25,000 participants, which is a phenomenal event with over 30 international speakers. The word's getting out, look out. And our COU program roadmap is now well and truly established. The white paper and all the licenses are being formulated and finalized. They have been completed. They are getting changed into various translations and getting ready for public release. So time is of the wing, and September, October will be the launch of our, not only of our internal exchange, but also our external exchange will also be formulated as well. So the roadmap for the blockchain, as we just mentioned, is happening. We will have the CRU security tokens finalized, the UNTB and USDU, which is the security token, and the utility token will be developed, and we will have access to them very, very shortly. The Blockchain Explorer is up and running. So those of you who have bothered to look at your CRU back office and press on the little button on the right-hand side, little hyperlink blockchain, it'll take you to your private wallet, and that too is also being developed as well. We will have specific keys for our own wallets as well. Logos, etc., is all being designed, so we're gearing up into the month of August and September. So explorer.cryptounit.cc is the public domain where you can view Maria Antonenko and her team's work, and it is phenomenal. It is a state-of-the-art blockchain that we can be very, very proud of for many, many years to come. So the TNG New just keeps on delivering. You know, Project One, innovative transport, up and running, big tick. It was to be showcased in the World Expo Dubai in 2020. It'll now be put forward to World Expo 2021 in October. But I'm sure the Innovative Skyway Technologies Group will be launching their major projects over the next 12 months. And in fact, the World Expo site is nearing completion, so can't wait to jump on a plane and travel the world and land in Dubai as co-owners of the string rail technology, because the CRU program owns 2.7 billion pre-IPO shares. So be proud, be an owner, can't wait. So Project 2, the CRU, speaking of, is heading towards $500 million in value, capitalization value. And I'm sure we'll get an update in our summary and our closed meetings coming up in September. So our flagship company, the Academy of the Private Investor, is worth well over 600 million bucks. And it is training the next generation of our millionaires. And we've heard a lot of news, as Andrew just mentioned, about what's coming in our future. So plug in, because this ride is just getting started and you won't want to miss it. Because if you snooze, you lose, is the old saying. Don't get caught napping this time. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Once the CRU program launches onto the public stock exchanges, well, the institutional buyers will wake up and see this asset-backed security token, and they'll want a piece of it, just like history shows. So move over all the other altcoins, because here comes the CRU program. And not only that, once we do get established, well, we can create all these other sub-tokens as well. So there's a whole lot of projects coming in the wing. And just look at some of the trades that go on with air and supply and demand backed altcoins already on the Binance and other exchanges. This is coinmarketcap.com. You can go view the daily activities of these coins. And yes, we have the stars of the show: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP. Billions and billions of dollars are traded, all on supply and demand and on human desire to create and to buy these things, but they're backed by air. So that gives you a little bit of a snippet. And we, just looking at Ripple, for example, one of the largest traded cryptos on the exchanges, doesn't pay dividends, has no asset backing. So the CRU will release the white paper very, very soon. The CRU pays dividends, it is asset backed, and when rated in July, August, it will have an SEC backing and promoted to the appropriate parties or prior to being released. Now, these are always roadmaps, they're just designated timeframes, and as you can appreciate, dealing with regulatory authorities just takes time. And this company does everything to the letter in detail. So, you know, if it takes an extra couple of weeks, it's a couple of months and it's done right, well, it's well worth the wait. So rest in peace. Once we get that SEC approval, look out, the CRU goes public and we'll have to buy them public if we want. So hasta la vista, baby, look out. And of course, we've entered into the third stage of the second part of our crypto unit program. Once we launch onto the public exchanges, we will be launching into the fourth phase of the crypto unit program and global merchandising. Exciting times ahead. Because crisis, what crisis? That's what a lot of our members are saying at the moment. And we are stockpiling in our equity in our the gold mines that the CRU program has been purchasing over the last number of years. And did you know the last 20 odd years, gold has been increasing approximately 10% per year, where cash has lost up to 54.28% of its value during that same period. So gold is the measure and the metal of last resort. And I'm just looking up as we speak, the actual gold price today, because it needs updating in the next slide. And there's so many details to cover. On goldprice.org, the gold price today, when the mobile loads up, comes in at, there you go, $1,952.54 US per troy ounce. So if you do the numbers and capitalize our CRU program with 3/4 of our program of our $474 million being gold, it's just unbelievable. So yes, I'll update that slide. And that was the released information publicly for our CRU portfolio valuation earlier this month. And it will change again early September once we get the latest figures. But it's a very, very healthy fund with millions of dollars in liquidity and also gold, transportation, financial markets, real estate, equity participation, that's the pre-IPOs and the startup company investments, culture, education. We are kicking goals, and it's really, really good. So this is one of the stars of the show, the Basalt technologies that the company has invested in on our behalf, and we're looking forward to a very, very bright future. It is the new oil. Basalt can be one of the most versatile building construction materials. It's anti-radiant, it's anti-heat resistant, it's also 3 times the strength of steel. It is a super potential market that we can take advantage of. And looking at the CRU program, there is a limited time today. These are the costs of the CRU EIP installment, EIP plans. And on the right-hand side are the CRU points that you attain. And of course, Golden Friday, 10 p.m. Friday, AEST, and 10 p.m. Saturday is the closure, will be happening in Australia and New Zealand beyond. So time is running out. There's less than 30 to 60 days of love left for the CRU. So get into it. So the reporting meetings of the closed club members, we had one in August, and we will have another one in September. These are where, as a VIP club member, you get to gain the information that you need, strategic information that the public do not know. So the VIP Club, Investors Club, is barreling along. There are 25,000 plus members. So history is in the making, and we get paid bonuses upon bonuses. It's just incredible. Things just keep on coming. And of course, something big is also happening as we speak. The Digital Doubles first phase, data mining, launched last month in July. And we've added millions of contacts into the data mining mega brain, which is barreling along inside social media on LinkedIn at the moment. We will soon be adding more social media accounts into the data mining, and it's all about information lifestyle gathering. It's not about privacy information, because we respect the laws of all the social networks and the laws within all the countries of the world. So we will be gathering lifestyle information, putting that all together into the mega brain, slowly rolling out the digital doubles, which is soon to come, your AI double, which will go out and massage those contacts, so to speak, and then introducing later on in the year, smart marketplace, which is what we've been talking about and discovering inside the DeFi, decentralized financial world. Smart marketplace, smart contracts. This is the new age of money and finances. And so what is a digital double? Well, digital doubles can rapidly accelerate your sales funnel. They start on a conversion of thousands of tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people in social media. And they make acquaintances initially, talk and offer cooperation in subtle ways. They can look for investors, they can sell your goods and buy goods or services. They can find employees or business partners, motivate your team to be in touch. They can talk to people who can contact you before engaging you personally. They never sleep, they never take leave, they never ask for a raise, and even while you're asleep. So we're looking forward to making money in many, many ways to come. The data mining is in full swing, and we just mentioned these are some of the early figures. They now will be updated towards the end of the month. They're incredible numbers. Last I heard was, as I mentioned, over 1 million plus contacts have been added into the LinkedIn mega brain. And for those of you who wish to partake, yes, you can get the EIP data mining packages right now at discounted rates for VIP club members. Even the business plan, the 250 units with a, I think it's moving my thing here. Yeah, 200 CRU points, a great deal. No business on the planet cannot do without leads, without traffic, without bums on seats, without people to talk to. And this is something that we can generate and help stimulate the economies and the businesses around the world, which need every single bit of help at the moment. And as of the 1st of September, those prices will also change, and we will slowly be introducing the retail prices for the data mining. But we've also note that cash is king, and we need to keep the career ladder fresh. We need to keep it in the forefront of our minds, because our philosophy creates our thoughts create our actions, and our actions create our habits to help you design the destiny and live life on your terms. So as a career ladder, we have designed Partner Through to President with some absolutely unreal incentives, and be rewarded along the way. The commissions and the breakdown of expenses were also noted in our public meeting, and these are the numbers. Over 9 million in sales, over 5.5 million were paid out in expenses, and loyalty program bonuses and profit bonuses were paid out in the tune of $4.5 million. So things are very, very healthy. We've had over 45,000 registrations in July, and that's a great number in these uncertain times. And as mentioned, the Express bonus continues. This is a promotion that runs to the 31st of December, and it's certainly advantageous for everybody to create more cash flow into their lives. And as a consultant, agent, manager, etc., all the way up to president, you can receive immediate funds into your back account of 350 to 50,000 plus units just by working smarter, not harder. And we had a look last month into the culture sector, and this is something that the company is delving very deeply into. As we know, some of the greatest movies of all time reap in billions and billions of dollars in revenue. And these are some of the stars of the show. And also gaming. Gaming in today's world is absolutely huge. Billions of dollars change hands. And people pay to not only go to the cinema, go to the movies, but they pay to play games, and they want to upgrade with their services inside the games. And of course, culture wouldn't be culture without music and entertainment. Some of the greatest stars of today reaped in billions and millions of dollars over the last number of years, and we recognize these cultural sectors. We'll be creating our own events, including the Eventi in October, which was to be located in Moscow live, but we will have live events being streamed worldwide around the globe to strategic areas. And one in particular, we will be meeting probably on the Gold Coast or Brisbane in a large hall somewhere and viewing the 2-day event online. But getting back to my point, be ready, because Dragon Man will be hitting our cinemas very, very soon, especially in China and in India, where movie going is very, very popular. So Dragon Man will have the Asian martial superhero status, and there is already 2 movies that have been created. Kit Marvel have plans to create a whole ecosystem around its activities, including a film school, a stunt school, and also merchandising for the Dragon Man series and beyond. And the company, NEEW company, will be involved in those global merchandising, promoting its products inside the cinemas. So Master Profi education information packages will be resurrected once the borders are open. But in the meantime, please study the 8 rules of the private investor, get involved in your back office, because you have purchased some fantastic education packages and they deserve to be viewed. And they will be also converted into 12 different languages and also PDF and video forms. So bear with it. Some of it is a little bit English with a bit of Russian English. But anyway, bear with it, because there's a lot of gold and nuggets inside the teachings from the Academy. And another exciting innovation that we discovered is the Genius of Finance games will be rolled out across the planet very, very soon. The board game is already happening. The first 2,000 odd board games have been printed in Russian, and the next 2,000 will be coming out in English. These are the modified versions of the original game that's already been running for the last 3 years. And there's a snapshot. So we will be translated into different languages as well, and the sales will start rolling out into our back offices sometime very, very soon, once they sort out all the copyright and all the legals and all the workings of the program. So look out for that. The board game as well will have a logo finalized, and 10,000 copies have been approved. So that's also, there will be a mobile version and a digital version as well. So be excited, because excitement costs nothing. A great saying by Grant Cardone: 10 times your business, because here comes YouGain. YouGain is ramping up. It is the Lifestyle Rewards Program, an innovative program for entrepreneurs which allows you to interact with your customers and merchants through your own personal accounts. You can accrue discounts, lifestyle loyalty bonuses through a unique rewards program. We are ramping up to the launching of the program on the 15th of September. With this man who is steering the ship and two men, Dragos Stanchu from the NEEW Community and Dennis Bestiastov, who is a technical officer. And Dennis, as we love to call him, is easier to name. He is a hotel whiz and app whiz, and these guys will be rolling out. The roadmap is already set and training is underway, and we're looking forward to the revenues and the heights that YouGain can bring. This is a loyalty program that you own, not just you know, for the likes of Woolworths or Qantas or whatever. They are the ones that get the biggest benefits of those rewards. As co-owners of the CRU and the TNG NEEW Community, you get to gain with no pain. Pardon the pun. So the availability of the YouGain training, as mentioned, is up and running. And I think we've just had the number 5 training happening, and we're getting excited. It'll be approved in over 7 different languages across many countries of the world. And it is a great innovation, another one of those training platforms that just leaves you in awe. And another exciting piece of news, the Academy of the Private Investor has opened up its new APIC Gold Coast headquarters, Asia Pacific headquarters, a training academy, meeting venue. It opened up on the 4th of August in Southport, Queensland. So you can take the tour, check it out on Facebook, and the guys there that's looking forward to getting down there myself very soon and checking the place out. If you go to the new Asia Pacific official Facebook channel, group page, you'll find the links. So let's talk about our VIP club, because when you learn to gain the knowledge from the academy that provides you with the real results in practice, as a VIP club member, you get to become a member of a private investor club. It's an elite club that we're already reaping the rewards from. And in some cases, many people are actually gaining more in their revenues for the month than their subscription, because you get discounts on products of up to 75%. You also get exclusive offers that are not offered to the public. You get access to the crypto unit program and its bonuses. You get additional income streams, and you get participation in closed monthly meetings. There are so many benefits to the VIP club, and myself and one of my good mates, Shane, we sat down the other day and we identified up to over 40 plus income streams potentially inside our program, with many running already. So as a VIP club members, we've prepared some awesome bonuses, and it's time for you to join the club. Why? Because you get 150 CRU points as a gift. This promotion will run from the 1st of August and will run approximately to the launch of the internal exchange, which is due any day now. So please act today. And what about Project 3? Because when the CRU disappears from the internal workings of the NEEW Community, it will launch onto the public and go and continue to climb to greater heights. There will always be bonuses attached to our EIP, Education Information Packages. And those projects could be diamond, gold, basalt, who knows? We've already secured Project 1, Project 2 has also gained, which is the CRU. So what will be Project 3? Woo, 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 woo. And of course, the World's Generals for Peace launched their program for the world in a, and we've just seen the wonderful video that's been created. It is a program for peace. So please check them out on iga1.org and become a member. It's free to get started.
I'm calling unto you, the people of the earth, and my appeal is full of love. Hard times have come, and it's right time for all of us to understand that making war is wrong and fatal. For we are here to live safe, to love and care for each other, to be in single spirit with the Mother Nature. For we are all the children of the wild. And what do we do instead? Destroy and ruin day by day, fight with each other, and with hate in hearts we sow evil, violence and darts. We need to think of it today, of what we've come to, of our way, and realize what huge mistakes we've made, and fix them, and build a better world. We must return to causes of creation, escape from envy, enmity, and wars. Decide how to continue our living, and how do we save the nature and the earth. You, people, hear my call on peace and kindness, and choose the path of truth, soul purity and love. Let's take the path of mercy and compassion and stand together to protect the world. Please, people, have a look around. The earth is beautiful, and so may be the life. The Mother Earth is rich in gifts, and all she wants from us are loving heartbeats. For our lives are given from above. The world we live in was created for happiness and love, for us to be admired with the nature, feel good and nice, and listen to the songs of birds of paradise. We have it all to live and to enjoy, to do good deeds and give them all to kids. The world is wonderful and full of magic colors. There's still so much to know and to learn, to feel and to discover. The wild is full of beauty, and it's fragile. So fragile that a single crushing moment can kill the magic for all times. Before it's too late, we all together need to fight the force of evil and destruction, to stop grief, pain, and human greed. We must say no to wars and evil forces. May people overcome the sufferings, and may we live in peace. Let's call on light and good and the Creator to stand for us and help, to be our mentor. May we all see the earth in happiness and blossom. Let's make the world shine brighter with good deeds. Let's stop the wars and cultivate the peace. Here is my calling. Please, be patient. Listen. I'm begging you, the people of the earth.
A great message there. You know, appreciate what we have in our lives, not what we have not. And you know, it's that video just almost brings tears to my eyes virtually, because it is a beautiful world, and we need to keep that high vibrational information and level of activity upbeat, especially in these challenging times. So webinars and presentations, there's plenty going on inside the NEEW community. There's no excuse not to be informed and to be trained up for the future. There are First Step Change Agents also run the First Step YouTube channel, which is a great resource there that you can keep updated with many of the latest videos. The First Step team also runs weekly Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. meetings, GMT +10, which is a great resource as well. Myself run a deaf community specific webinar for the deaf, 10 a.m. AEST, and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. CDT USA time, every Monday, 7 p.m. Confusing. But anyway, so applied knowledge is power, and this gives the deaf community access to resources that they need too as well. There's corporate presentations and meetings going on every Tuesday and Thursday, run by the Asia Pacific Council here locally, and every 6:30 p.m. South Australia, 9 p.m. in New Zealand, 5 p.m. Perth time, 7 p.m. Melbourne and Sydney time. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, corporate training. Also, Sharon Fairfield, one of the leaders inside the community here, also runs Wednesday nights training as well. We had one last night, which myself and Shane, Stewart and Sharon ran, and it was a great resource. We had over 25, nearly 30 people involved in the training there on data mining and LinkedIn. So Sharon has plans to also create various training workshops. And of course, this format will be every Thursday, 10 a.m. So invite anyone and everyone to get their weekly dose of NEEW community updates. Yes, and one of the more popular Q&As of the week comes on Facebook Live with Andrew Hawkes and Harin Harun, and not to be missed. And you can get access to that every Thursday, 12:30 AEST. Check out the new the Sweet Asia Pacific group. I'm sure they'll be changing that insignia very, very soon. It's a live Q&A, very, very popular. And of course, the latest update, there's a buzz around the town at the moment. Stage 4 of the crypto unit program is approaching, and one of the, if not the last, Golden Friday occurs 3 p.m. Moscow time on Friday, which will be 10 p.m. on Friday Australian time, and ends on 10 p.m. Saturday. So do you regret the missed opportunities, for example, that you doubted and did not take part in any project in the early stages? Like we've just said, postponing a purchase until better times? Well, now you can follow the partner chats where the latest company achievements are, and you can get what you need to know about the CRU program and how to take advantage of the Golden Friday, but only as a CRU VIP Club member. So if you've enjoyed this presentation, I thank you, and you can contact us on Facebook. You can also get us on Instagram and on LinkedIn. And of course, YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well. Please look us up. In parting, just a few words of wisdom from our CEO, Andrei Karatov, earlier this month. Everything now is happening in the world is for us to implement the new into the world and our lives sooner. It's all up to us now, not the country we live in, not the heads of those countries. We can't rely on them, not the governors or your enemies. Everything now depends on us. All we need to do is take ownership and start taking action. Everything that you heard from today is part of the business plan that will be published on our websites and our networks after the STO, which is coming very, very soon. So thank you for your attention today. Please refer back to the person who invited you here, and have a great day.